Hello everyone. Very good morning and good evening to all. Let us start our today's session. We'll start with Tableau introduction. So why do we need this Tableau? And so what is the architecture of Tableau? So what is data visualization and everything? We'll start with one by one. So in our last session, we have seen what is business intelligence and what is data warehouse, right? So business intelligence and data warehouse. So data warehouse and database, data lake. So that we have seen the differences and data mart also. So these four differences we should know, right? So database, yes, data warehouse also a database one. So database, okay. And so database, yes, in the source side, we will use the database, the OLTP side, and OLAP side, yes, we'll use the data warehouse here for the business analytics. And so if it is on the cloud side, it's a data lake we will use. Data lake can handle structured, semi-structured and unstructured data as well. And we can do some normally ELT process, extracting the data, raw data and load it into data lake. After that, we will use that particular data for different data processing. Like we can do machine learning algorithm or artificial intelligence algorithms, or we can go for ETL, business analytics, all this. So that is what we'll go for EDL, enterprise data lake. So then we have the data mart. So data mart, after creating the data warehouse here, we will create one data mart for subject area. So small subject, we will create a data mart. So these are the differences between database and data warehouse and data mart. So that we have seen. So what is fact table, what is dimension table, all this. So we should know the clear idea about fact, dimension table, star schema, snowflake schema, all this. So because that is a data model is source for our Tableau. So whatever the ETL developer is loading the data here, so that will be the source for our Tableau reporting. So for example, our business user is saying that, okay, this report has some data discrepancy. So then we have to check. So why it is data is not available here. So is there any other uh, refresh is failed? So even we do have Tableau data source. So that will refresh actually. So we have the two different connection. I will explain the connection later, but we have some data refresh also for Tableau. So it will refresh this data warehouse table data mostly. If any issues we found here, then we have to go for, okay, so what is the ETL process? Who is loading the data? And this way we have to check with them. So this is like a backtracking process. So that's the reason we should know all this complete end-to-end process. Okay. Then today we'll start with, so what is data visualization and Tableau? So Tableau is one of the tools for data visualization. So we can say data visualization or a reporting tool or so business analytics tool. Okay, so data analyst or business analyst. So business analytics tool we'll call it as. So if I'm going to give you the data, so like a Excel sheet, okay, Excel sheet, one Excel sheet, I'm sending you the data. It has some data like forecasting actuals for for this particular year. Okay, this financial year, I'm going to send you forecasting and actuals budget. So this is the budget allocated for 2024 and what is actual so spend and a lot of metrics are available. So that data I'm going to send you in the Excel sheet. Okay, so some Excel format tables I'm going to send you. And the another way I'm going to send you. So this is one way of sending the data, okay, to the business. Okay, some tables and rows, I'm trying to send the data. So another way I'm going to send you the data. So in this chart, something like chart, it's a pie chart or some different chart I'm sending you. Okay, something like a different chart here. Okay, so this is the budget, this is the actual, or this is the budget and this is the actual spend for this particular year. Something like that. If I'm going to send you like this line chart or like a bar chart. So bar chart. So which one will be the better? Which one will be the better for our business analytics, for the business people? Yes, obviously we will say this visualization, right? So normally, if you are seeing any picture, so that will be the grasping power will be more, right? So instead of giving the data in this way. So whenever we are going for any business meeting, yes, it is advisable to give data in this particular representation, data visualization. So that is what we will give a Tableau. So Tableau is one of the data visualization tools available in the market. So there are two competitors mainly. So one is Tableau, another one is Power BI. So we do have from Google, we have the Looker. It's a competitor. Again, we have the AWS, we have the QuickSight. So QuickSight also is like one of the data visualization tool from the AWS services. So these are the competitors. But when compared to licensing, Tableau is somewhat costly when compared to Power BI. So because in Tableau, so even Tableau desktop, so they will not give you freely, right? But Power BI desktop is free. So we can download and we can install. But Power BI services we have. So because we have to upload after creating the dashboard, we have to upload it into server. So that is nothing but Power BI service. So that is again we have to get licensing. Okay. So when compared to Power BI, Tableau licensing is expensive. Okay, it's expensive, and so that's the reason those who are the companies, those who are using Microsoft product, so they will go for this Power BI. Okay, the companies who are using Salesforce product, yes, this Tableau they will use mostly. And time to market, time to create a visualization is very easy in Tableau. So that's what we have seen in our last session itself. And I will compare. So what is the difference between Power BI and Tableau in terms of data visualization and everything? But mostly both are look like same. So if you learn one tool, the other tool is very, very easy. So this is what the data visualization. We will see that the module 2 and then architecture of Tableau. So complete architecture I will explain and how to work with the different data sources. So we have some 78 plus data source connectivity now we can do. So almost 100 connectors we can do by using Tableau. So that as well we'll see. And how to organize the data. So how to do the joins and how to connect with the multiple tables, flat files, and cloud data. So how to create analytics. So that also we'll see. And different chart types. So we should know. So what are the different chart types are available in Tableau. So that we have to learn. So it will come only in the practice. So we have to practically create multiple chart, and business side they will more concentrate on the data. Okay, so if you are going to use different colors with the chart, instead of that they will look for the data only. Okay, so what is the metrics, what is the actual, so all this they will actual data, what is the sales value, what is the finance value, something like that. The value they will more concentrate concerned about. Okay, but we have to create the view with the different chart. So like we have multiple chart, each and every chart has different options, each and every options we have to learn. So because whenever we are going to give any dashboard to the customer will say like, okay, I need this kind of view, I need, okay, if I select this one, this chart should be populated and this is what I need, the pie chart, bar chart. In this way business will tell us the requirement. So based on the business requirement, we have to create it. Okay. And calculated field, yes, as I have mentioned earlier. So calculated field is nothing but we can do some transformation logic, some calculation in Tableau level. So that we can create in the calculated field. It needs some SQL knowledge. We are not going to write any SQL queries in Tableau, just everything like a drag and drop. But this calculated field is nothing but we can create some transformation logic, small transformation logic. Okay, some case statement, all this we can do. So that we have to learn calculated field. And data analytics, yes, we have some data analytics creating the threshold value, some data analytics we have. So all this I will explain. Okay, and dashboard and stories. So this dashboard only final form of a report. Okay, so finally we will create a dashboard and stories. So that we will see one by one. And publishing dashboard into the server. So this is the one. Okay, so how to publish the dashboard into server? It is nothing but Tableau Cloud. So we can sometimes we will give access to customer for the Tableau cloud access. So then whatever we are going to publish, on top of that, they can create some basic views. They can modify. So that as well. If we have two types of reports in our real time, one is IT owned, another one is business owned. So IT owned means we will support them. Okay. Business side. So business side, they will have IT team. Business side also, they will have IT team. So that IT team will own some dashboard, and ourselves also will own some dashboard. So whatever business owned dashboard, they will create it. Okay, so they will create it, they will publish it. But as a Tableau admin, the admin team, they will provide access all this. So this is what the different topics we'll see one by one. Maybe later different modules we'll see. So first you will start with introduction to data visualization and Tableau. Okay, this is the module we are going to learn one by one, but in detail we will see. So introduction to Tableau. Yeah, Tableau also we have version. So each year we do have some versions. They will have this some versions now. 2024. So 2024 is the latest version. So every month or every 2 months once or every quarter, this Tableau will release, the Salesforce will release a Tableau version. So two versions are available. One is Tableau server version, another one is Tableau desktop version. Tableau server is for after uploading. Say for example, this is our Tableau server. Okay, I'm the Tableau developer. Then I will work in the Tableau desktop. So this is the Tableau desktop. So create the views and publish into server. Okay, the server is maintained by Tableau admin team. So I'm the some business users is available here. Okay, so some business users is somebody sitting here, and this business users. Okay, this business user, business side I'm saying. So he or she wants to look at the view, Tableau view. So they will log into the portal. We will have some portal website link. They will log into the portal, and then they will check views, everything. So this version will be different than this version. So desktop version, yes. So basically desktop version is 2024. We'll have all this, and server also. In our real time, if you ask me, so what is the version we are using? So we are still using 2022 only. So because 2022, and now we are migrating to 2023. Okay, so admin team is migrating from 2022 to 23. So if this version is 2023, yes, the Tableau desktop also we have to use that compatible version only. So because if I'm going to use 2024 version here and server is 2023 or 2022, some of the feature will not be available in the server. So that we have to always go with server version. So this one, if you go to real-time project, yes, we can check what is the version. So if somebody asks in interview, you can tell 2022 or 2023. Okay, but here in our session, we are going to learn with 2024. Okay, so where can I find after installation? If you go to the help, in the help you can find about Tableau. Okay, so always in the desktop, if you want to check in your real-time project also, go to help about Tableau. So here you will get version. So 2024.2.1. So this is the latest version. So 2024.2.1. Okay, so this is the version here. So Tableau desktop version from Salesforce. Okay, and if you go to real time, if you go to help here, and you can see manage product keys, right? So here the keys you have to put. So always, it's a trial version. There is no key. But in real time project, some project they will give you product key, some project they will not give you the product key. Okay, so they will have some authentication method. So based on our authentications, they will put the key here. So that will be encrypted one. So that we cannot, they will not give you the actual key. So they will give you this whenever you are going to log in. So that time it will connect with that product and then it will activate. And if you are not using for some days, it is based on the product key they have to manage for some multiple users, right? So that's why they kept. But our current project, they have given the product key actually. So that product key we can use it for 1 year. So that is for enterprise edition we have. So that is what you can identify here. So even here, if you get any product key, just go to this help menu, and then you can check manage product keys. So you can put your product keys here. Okay. So that's what the server version we have. So Tableau is nothing but data visualization tool. Data visualization. So what is data visualization? So if I'm going for the business side, if I'm going to give you the data in the form of tables, right? So like a rows and columns, it's not feasible, okay, to give the insight on the data. So instead, if I'm going to give the data in the view, like a pie chart, bar chart, or a different chart, even in the Excel sheet also we have different chart types, right? So if we create some chart type, it will be easy to understand. So that's why we have the data visualization, business analytics, data analytics. Okay. So what is data visualization? So data visualization is nothing but creating the viewing the data as a chart, okay, different chart, and even forecasting also possible in Tableau. So why data visualization is very important for the business side. So if we give data in the visualization method, it will be very easy for them to understand. So that's why we are giving the data visualization. Okay. Data visualization is the process of describing the information through a visual rendering. Okay, everything is like a visual. So that we are giving the data. So the visualization is very easy. So that's what we are going for the data visualization. If you look at the left-hand side, if you look at the left-hand side, some CSV file or some Excel file data we have, right? So if I'm going to give you data in this format, okay, this is the business sales value or finance value, something I'm going to give you this value. So if you want to check, okay, what is the sum value? So what is the count value? What is the average value? So everything, if I'm going to give you some filter condition here and then some view here, then you will ask, okay, so what is the summation? We will not, business side, they will not bother about one single user, right? So they will not bother about one single record. So they will always look at the aggregation, business side. Okay, so today, how many of them are signed up? So what is the sales value? What is the profit value out of the sales, right? So what is the budget for this year? What is the margin? So everything, they'll have different analysis. They will do all the analysis like a view. If I'm going to give like not only this view, so if I'm giving the view, the top, I'm giving, okay, so this is the sales value. Sales value is some million, okay, some 3.1 million. So out of this profit, some value I'm showing, okay, so 1.7 something, I'm showing some value here, 1.7 million. So on the top, I'm showing some metrics, okay, like this, I'm showing some value. After that, I'm giving some customer, some option here. Okay, you select some value here. Okay, here I'm giving some value. The customer, the business team, they can select year, the quarter, which quarter they want, which month they want, something like that I'm giving here, and which region they want, like this, or some product. Okay, which each product, what is the sales value? Something I'm giving. So this is what interactive dashboard. Interactive means it is not like one way. I'm not giving simply like view. If I'm going to give view like this, it is like a one-way view, right? Instead, I'm going to give some option here to select the customer. Okay, business side. You select some value, filter conditions here, some regions, something. Okay, here I'm selecting 2024, the data will change. If I'm the year I'm selecting 2023 and 24, the data will change. So this is nothing but interactive dashboard. Okay, so this is a single view. If you see, this is the box plot. This is something like a single view where I'm giving the customer insight. Okay, so where is the data distribution? What is the sales distribution is happening? So above threshold value or below to threshold value, and where is the most sales is happening? Less sales value or high sales value? So something like that. Okay, some metrics here. Whether, so if you see the box plot, it will tells that the the values in this way. So this way we can give more insight on the data. So different way of analyzing the data. So I can give to the customer business side, right? The business side will take some filter conditions and then they will take interactive dashboard. It is nothing but interactive dashboard. So everything, it's a single view. As I told, it's a single view. Dashboard is nothing but combining multiple view into one single page. See here, this is the filter condition, right? So this is something like a filter conditions. And so here some value we are showing, and this is different view, right? This is the the map. We are showing some value, box plot, bar chart, some view I'm showing the value, right? This is something like interactive dashboard. So dashboard is nothing but it will have multiple chart with interactive options. So if I'm going to give data in this way, it is very easy for the customer, right? And it can be shared with multiple users. So multiple users, whoever needs access, I can give. So can I give more volume of data in the Excel sheet? Is it possible? So at least, okay, we can give something like if I want to give some 1 lakh record, 100K record, yes, it is possible in Excel sheet. CSV, we cannot create a chart, right? Excel sheet, okay, we can keep multiple sheet and then we can give visualization. Is it possible to connect data from multiple sources? Okay, I have to take the data from Salesforce and then I have to connect with ERP. We have to combine this and I have to take or some payroll. So payroll, SAP, we have to take the SAP payroll and then I have to combine. So can I combine it and then show in Excel sheet? Is it possible? No, right? So that we cannot do. So here we will go with something like one single sheet and then we can do. But in dashboard, we can combine multiple data sources. We can create underlying data model. On top of the data model, we can create a views. And most importantly, it will get updated every time if you are going to update data in the database. Okay, it's like a view. So here we have the view. This is underlying table. So just if you are refreshing the table, the view also will get refreshed, right? View is nothing but virtual table. Similarly, for the Tableau dashboard, if it is referring with the data source, if the data source ETL team is updating or inserting any data, if they are refreshing, automatically, if the link, whatever the link they are refreshing for the customer, it will get automatically refreshed. Okay, so that is what the data visualization is very important. We can create visualization is very easily. So now we'll go to the next one. So why data visualization important? So that's what it's a powerful and business purpose. That is what we are going for, the data visualization. So what is Tableau? So Tableau is a data visualization tool and it's from Salesforce. So Salesforce acquired. Previously, we had the Tableau Corporation. After that, Salesforce, some 5 years or 6 years before, they acquired the company, and then from then, that Salesforce did a lot of changes, and even they renamed Tableau Online with the Tableau Cloud now. Okay, so Tableau is a data visualization software created by Tableau. So previously it's Tableau, so now it is called Salesforce. Okay, it connects easily nearly any data source. So that's very important. Any data source means file system. Okay, so any file system, not only flat files, any file system and any server. Okay, RDBMS server, and we can upload data source into Tableau server itself, and that Tableau server data source also you can use it, and any RDBMS, any cloud. Okay, so any RDBMS, any cloud system, and another one is any applications. Okay, so some application, desktop application or mobile applications. So anything we can take from here. So different sources we can connect. So Tableau allows for instantaneous insight by transforming the data into interactive visualization is called a dashboard. So I told, right? So interactive. So interactive means we are giving more filter conditions to the customer. So they will select the the view here. Okay, I need this one. So because each and every time if they're asking, okay, create this for this year, so can we do it manually every time? Can we deploy into server? No, we will get all the details from the customer. If the data is for 2024, then filter condition will display up to 2024. If the data is updated for 2025, automatically the filter condition will have 2025 also here, the drop down. Okay. So next year, no need to do any changes. It will automatically update. So whatever the distinct values available in the database, it will upload automatically here. So that is what we have. Some more features in the Tableau. So interactive visualization we can create. Okay, so this is the Tableau here, and we can create interactive dashboard here. So different dashboard we can create. So as a family, complete Tableau. So we have 5 major products. Okay, as a developer, as a Tableau developer, we will work on Tableau desktop. So we are going to work with one tool called Tableau desktop. So this is the tool. So this is the tool. So if you are a developer, yes, you will work on this Tableau only and Tableau desktop. Okay. So after creating the views, we have to upload into Tableau server. Okay. So that is Tableau server here. Tableau on-prem server we have. So that is on-prem. And this is cloud server maintained by Tableau Salesforce. Okay, this is Tableau Online is nothing but Tableau Cloud now. They renamed Tableau Online with Tableau Cloud. So this is a Tableau Cloud. Some companies they will go for Tableau Cloud because they do not want to maintain this on-prem server. So on-prem server means this Tableau server should be maintained by this company. For example, one company you take ABC is one of the company. Okay, so this company wants to maintain the Tableau server. Then they will maintain this particular server and all the network storage and everything they need to maintain. Security, firewall, and everything they need to maintain. But nowadays, the companies is not investing in this on-prem servers, right? So they are going for cloud servers mostly. So that is what Salesforce itself, they will give you the cloud version of the tool server. So we can create a views, we can upload into Tableau cloud. So from the Tableau cloud, the business users has to access the report. So how they will access the report? They need to get Tableau reader access. Okay, Tableau reader access they need to get if they want to read on the Tableau. Okay, so Tableau, some roles we have creator access and reader access, all this. So they need to get some reader access to read the data. Okay, this way. And Tableau public is like a public, there is no licensing. Okay, so here there is no licensing, and so anyone can use this Tableau public. But Tableau desktop, Tableau online, Tableau server, reader, everything is licensing. Okay, we'll see one by one in detail. So all this Tableau product. So what is Tableau server? So Tableau server, once we created the Tableau dashboard, we can publish the dashboards and reports to server. So this is on-prem server. Okay, this is on-prem server. So on-prem means on premises. So the whoever is maintaining the server, the company, they will maintain the server. So that is on-prem server. So nowadays, most of the companies are not interested to maintain the servers. They're going for always the cloud, right? Database and all the services. So similarly, Tableau also, we are the Tableau cloud. Okay, so reports to server and collaborate with your team. So with your team means, yes, you can, after publishing the dashboard into the server, we can give access to your team. They can access. So not only our team, it's external user as well. So keep the data secure on your private servers. So this is what I told. This is nothing but on-prem server. But the company has to put all the security measures as well as network and firewall and everything, storage, server, the load, users, number of users and everything. The company has to take care. This Tableau server. So works with the Tableau mobile to take data everywhere. Okay, you can connect with the Tableau mobile and mobile itself, a lot of views are available nowadays. We have mobile application, you can download and install it, and the customer also. So nowadays, most of the business users, they will have the mobile, Tableau mobile, and then from there, all the views will be published, and from there also will give access. Allows for guest user access. Yeah, this is a server one that we can give. The next one is Tableau desktop. So Tableau, by using Tableau desktop, it's nothing but Tableau developer tool. So what is the Tableau developer tool? It's nothing but Tableau desktop. So that we have to use it. So can be used to create worksheet. Yes, it is similar concept of our Excel sheet only. Excel sheet, we have the sheet. So entire sheet, we can call it as a workbook, right? Similarly, here also we have the entire sheet and then workbook. Similarly, worksheet, separate chart we can create by using worksheet, and then combine multiple worksheet into dashboard and multiple dashboard into one story. So we can create a story. Normally, we will create a dashboard and stories. So these two are important. By connecting to data sources, which can be files or server, maybe the different file system or on-prem server or cloud server or any other applications. So that is what we can connect with Tableau desktop. So once we created the worksheet or dashboard, we can publish with to the server or cloud. So that we can do. So Tableau desktop is the best use for developers to build in reports to give insight to decision makers. So decision maker means business side. So we have the professional version. So that is what we installed, right? So professional versions we have installed, and then this is the, so any high volume data, it can create a view. Okay. So mostly we will not get any performance issue in Tableau. And so whatever the data aggregations we want to do, yes, so Tableau will create aggregations very fastly. So this is what a Tableau desktop we can create. It's nothing but it's a developer tool. Okay. So Tableau Online. So now the Tableau Online is called Tableau Cloud. So Tableau Online or Cloud. So skip the hardware setup. So I do not want to set up my hardware, right? The company do not want to set up a hardware. They want to go for cloud. So with a cloud-based version of Tableau server. So who will maintain? Salesforce will maintain this Tableau server. So scalable software as a service. Okay. So they are giving a software as a service, pricing and operations. So it's like a pay as you go, right? So how much resources we are using, transactions for that we have to use, and it is very reliable and very secure. So because all the securities, firewall, network and everything, they will, Salesforce itself, they will take care. And always they will go for update also. So version upgradation, no need to go for ourselves. So they will always go for version upgradation, and it will be auto updatable. It's similar to other cloud only. So Tableau, it's a not Tableau managed, it's a now Salesforce managed infrastructure. So Salesforce managed infrastructure, it is nothing but Tableau itself. They're maintaining the infrastructure. So works with the Tableau mobile to take data everywhere. So this is also Tableau Cloud also works with Tableau mobile. So that is what a Tableau Cloud. So we can call Tableau Cloud or Tableau Online. So both are same only. So once we are going to do so create views with the dashboard and everything, right? So then you'll come to know very clearly. So then we have the Tableau Reader. So as a developer, we will not use this Tableau Reader. It's a Tableau Reader is a free desktop application. So desktop application only. So we cannot edit it. Okay. So we cannot edit it. So always it's a read only. Okay. So read only view we can use. It's a desktop application only, but read only. So mostly this kind of role access will give it to the user, so they can see the data, interact with the data visualizations, but they cannot change any data. It's a read only. So allows you to read Tableau files, file types. Yes, we have different file types that we'll see one by one. So Tableau public we have. Okay. So Tableau public is like this free platform. It's available for everyone. So anyone can use this Tableau public, and then you can publish into different view we can create, and you can publish to the Tableau server also. So that is free versions. Okay, but don't use any sensitive information in the Tableau public. So because anyone can access your data. So whatever the data you are publishing in Tableau public, anyone can access it. So we have one more tool also, Tableau Prep. So Tableau Prep means preparation. Okay, it's a data preparation tool. So it's nothing but Tableau Prep. So Tableau, if you are a Tableau developer, yes, you will not work with Tableau Prep. It is nothing but it is a ETL tool which is available in Tableau. Mostly we will not use Tableau Prep because this kind of preparation we will do by using ETL tool itself, and the cleansing and everything, yes, we will do in the Tableau itself. And even Tableau also we have the calculated field. So by using text up version, we can do the calculated field also here. But we have the Tableau Prep. So Prep means it's a builder tool and a Tableau product. Okay, so designed to make preparing your data. So we are the ETL process. So if I want to do ETL, and so that can be done by using Tableau Prep, but it is not, this tool is not much used by the companies. So because Tableau, instead of using the Tableau Prep, so they will use other ETL tools. The companies will use other ETL tools. They will load the data up to data warehouse. Then from there, they will use the Tableau desktop, create a view, publish into Tableau Cloud. So that's it. This is what normally we'll do. It will be shared with multiple users. Okay, so these are the tools are available in the Tableau environment. Tableau Prep for ETL. So Tableau Public is for public usage. So don't upload any sensitive data in this public. So because whatever you are creating or uploading, so everyone will have access. Tableau Reader, it's a free desktop applications. It's a read-only application to view Tableau files. And the Tableau Cloud, it's nothing but Tableau Online. It's a Tableau Cloud maintained by Salesforce, and it's like cloud version of the server. Okay. And next one is Tableau Desktop. It's a developer versions. So these are the different products are available. Tableau Server, it's an on-prem server. But nowadays we are not using. So because our company also previously they were using Tableau Server. So now completely moved from Tableau on-prem server to Tableau Cloud Server. So because this one, the company has to take all the responsibility, right? So that's why they have given this one to. So because every time if they have the Tableau server, they need to go for upgradation also. So because if you're using 2022, if any version is coming like 2023, then we have to plan for upgradation. Okay, we have to go for maintenance and then report refresh. So everything we have to go for some upgradation, right? We have to buy license and everything we have to go for. So this way, and also we have to ask sometimes users to upgrade so their versions. But now it is not necessary. So that we are already using Tableau Cloud. So what are the different features are available in the Tableau? Okay, so the one is speed to market. So tomorrow I want to create a view for my one of my business meeting. Okay, it's very easy to create a view, and it's just a drag and drop. So drag and drop kind of tool. It's a tool based, right? So we can drag and drop the things. We can take the source and then we can create a view, publish into Tableau server, Tableau cloud. So speed to market is very easy and easy to use. Anyone can use this. And Tableau does big data. It means it can connect with any sources and a huge volume of data also. It can create a aggregated view. So that is one thing. And any data sources it can connect, and it will create an interactive and stunning plots. And Tableau is an industry leader. Yes, Tableau and Power BI both are like a competitors. And yeah, so if we learn any one tool, learning other tool is very easy. And both of the tools, most of the companies are using. So both tools we are using. Okay, so connecting to data, yes, we'll see one by one. So we have to take the connections and everything. So it can connect with the files, RDBMS, cloud, and server, everything. Okay. So first I will explain the tool overview. So then we'll go for installation. Okay, so this is the Tableau desktop version. This is a Tableau desktop version. So here we have the file. Okay, so this is nothing but Tableau file. So if you have already created any Tableau, so that we can take it here. So always it has some extension. Okay, so one view, after creating a one view, I will explain this version, this extension also. So because you need to understand what is this extension. So dot TWB means Tableau workbook. Okay, so in Excel we have the workbook, right? Excel sheet, we have single sheet is called sheet. If you combine multiple sheets, is called a workbook. And here also we have the workbook. Okay, so this is called a workbook. So we can create a workbook. And if you see the first, this one, this option left hand side is nothing but connecting to a data source. Okay, so we have to connect with data source. We have to create a view, right? And here, if you see the data, you can connect with some data, and these are the connection with data and server. So we can publish this view into server. So that we have to sign in, and now it is called Tableau Cloud Server. Okay, so this is nothing but Tableau Cloud. If you have any other on-prem server also, so here it will be displayed in your real-time project. We have to connect by using your credentials. And here Tableau Cloud only. Okay, so first we have to connect with the data source. So once you have installed this Tableau desktop, so Tableau itself, they are giving one data source. Okay, for the practice purpose. So we will create basic views by using that data source, but I will give you more data sources. We will see more views on data sources also. For example, once you have created, go to my documents. Okay, go to my documents. In the my documents, you can find my Tableau repository. Okay, always if you have installed, always you can check my documents, my Tableau repository. Okay, so this is the repository here. So in a real-time project also, yes, this is what we'll have. And data sources, connectors, and bookmarks, everything it will get stored here. So here just to go to data sources. Okay, so each and every versions we have. So different versions automatically it will get updated. And go to this version. This is the latest version, right? Go to this version, and this is something like a folder name. Go inside, you will have this data source. So what is this data source? Microsoft Excel 97 to 2003 worksheet we have. So this data source we can use. Okay, so this data source we can use. So I will open this data source. I will show you sample superstore. It is one of the data source we can use. It has three source files, like sheet. So one is orders. So if you see the order here, so we have the row number here, row ID, and order ID. Order ID itself, we can see the country code and the year of order and the order number. Then order date, which date they have ordered the product. So ordered on this particular product, shipment date is this particular date is shipment has completed. And what is the shipment mode? We have the first class shipment and standard class shipment and different second class shipment. So based on that, the cost will vary, shipment cost. And customer, who is the customer here, right? Who has ordered this, customer ID and customer name, right? Their name, we have first name, last name, then shipment. So like this, we have all the informations, which product they have ordered, what is the category of the product, what is the sales value, how many quantity they have ordered, what is the discount. Okay, so 20%, 80%, some discount we are giving, and then profit. So what is the profit out of it, right? This is the value. We have some sample data. This data also we can take, and we can take some data from RDBMS. We can take some data from cloud also. So both, all the three we'll see. And who has ordered? Some people we have, some products they have returned it. These orders they have returned it. So all the options we have, and orders and people. So how it will be, uh, interconnected. So with region. So based on the region ID, so what is the regional manager? Okay, so it's just a manager only. It's not who has order. So who has order, that information here we have in the customer data. But for this particular region, who is the people manager, the manager, regional manager, and returns. So with different products has been returned. So that product ID here we have. Okay, the order ID. So take the order ID here and take the order ID here, join it, and then you can find which product who has returned it. So that information will get it. It's just like joins, right? Similarly, I will give you some other data set also. We will see all the data set, different data set. So this data set is Excel sheet, Excel. So can I connect Excel sheet with the Tableau? Yes, we can connect. So that Excel sheet we can connect. Just to go to this Tableau here, and here if you left hand side, you can see search for data. So where I can get the data, you can go for Tableau server. Okay, so how can I take data from Tableau server? So normally data will be available in the database server, right? Normally it will be available in the database server. So then how the data will be available in the Tableau server? So we can publish the data into Tableau server, and that particular data we can use it. Anyone can use it. For example, I'm the data source team. If I'm going to publish that source data into Tableau server, whoever the teams wants to use that data, yes, they can use that data also. Okay, so I want to publish into the server, and the other teams, multiple teams, they have to use it. Yes, you can take Tableau server also. You can connect with Tableau cloud. You can connect it. It may be the on-prem server or the cloud server. Okay, so this is the one thing. And here we can go for different file system. So we can take the data from Excel sheet. So that is what we are going to see now. Text file. Yes, we can take CSV file, JSON file, XML file, right? Different file system, Microsoft Access, PDF file, and a spatial file, statistical file. So different file system we can connect. Okay, text file, CSV file, comma separated value file comes under text file only. So different file system we can check here. And to server. So this is RDBMS by using JDBC. Something like we have the JDBC connector, ODBC connector, Oracle, Snowflake. If you click on the more, you can find 70 plus connectors are available. 70 plus connectors starting from alphabet A to up to Y. We have all this. So we can connect with the different. For example, I want to connect with Databricks, right? So where is the Databricks? Yes, can I connect with the Databricks and then collect the data? Yes, definitely we can connect with the Databricks. Okay, so we have. So where is the Databricks? See, we have to search here. Okay, so I can put here. So I can search here. So Databricks you can take. Okay, so this way you can search it and then you can check. So most of the data sources it will connect. We have the 70 plus connector, right? And every time they are adding more sources, because previously when I started with Tableau Desktop like 5 years or 6 years before, this many connections was not there. But now they have added so many connections and additional connectors. So if any connector is not available, so that can be connected by using JDBC or ODBC connection. So that is also possible. Okay. So we have 70 connectors. Additionally, we have the 36 connectors. Okay, so 36 connectors. So now we have here also different connectors. So saved data sources, we have some saved data sources that we have the sample superstore. So one of the Tableau provided data source. Okay, so now if I'm going to, so we will see at least some connections later. So now I want to connect with Excel sheet. Click on Microsoft Excel. So it will ask where is the Excel. You can go to my documents, right? So go to documents here, my Tableau repository, data sources, the latest version of the Tableau. and you can take this one, click open. Then it will automatically open. Okay, so this is the way we will get here. Left hand side, you can find the connections, right? Connections. We have add options here. So add means I have this data source already, Microsoft Excel, right? Data source. If I want to join it, yes, I can go for adding one more source, but I want to get additional data source. So one data source is Excel file. Another data source, I have to create different view. So that you can click here, this arrow mark, you can add new data source. Okay, so click here, then add data source. If you are not able to see here options, yes, definitely you'll have options here to add new data source, or you can go to the data here, click new data source. Okay, so this way you can connect with new data source. For example, I want to connect with Oracle data source. I have to provide all the details of Oracle, then Oracle data source will be connected. Okay, so these options we'll see one by one. A data source itself, we have many options, so that we will see one by one later. Okay, so if you go a little bit down, you can find the sheets, right? Since it is a Microsoft Excel, we are the sheets. If it is a database, it will have the schema. Inside the schema, you will have the tables. Okay, so tables and views and everything will be available. So here we have the orders, people, returns. It's a three different sheet, right? So orders is one sheet, people is another sheet, and returns is another sheet. So if you want to view the data, so just click on this view data here like this. So then it will open and then it will show you the data like rows and columns here. So we have, so it is restricting with 10,000 rows, but we have more records as well, right? So it is displaying the 10,000 rows. So it will, just for your reference, it is displaying 21 fields are available. Then, yes, this is what. So here we have named range. So named range means you can apply we have the macros, right? So macros, and you can put some range of, instead of sheet, you can put select some range. So that can be used here. Okay, some named range you can use. And so normally we'll not use named range. And here, this is the order. So this is one file. For example, I have similar file, but has different data. Can you do the union? Yes, you can do the union here. Okay, union, and then everything can see. So these things, yes, we will see practically. So because union, we will see one options, and then joins, connecting with the different sources. So all this we'll see one by one later. The below, it is similar to our Excel sheet, right? So we have the sheet here, sheet one. Okay, this is the data source, this sheet here. This options, this will come only in the practice. If you do practice, more practice on the tool, yes, you will get a clear idea one by one where is the option is available. So this is the data source sheet one. If you click on the plus symbol, it will create a sheet two. Click on the plus symbol, it will create a sheet three. So like this, we can create n number of sheets. Okay, n number of sheets. Each sheet is a separate view. Each sheet is a separate view. For example, here we have seen multiple views, right? So here we have seen multiple view. So this is one view. This is another view, another view, another view, another view. So five different sheet we should have created before. So that we will create here sheet. Okay, sheet here, sheet one, sheet two, sheet three. Okay, I created three different view. Can I combine all the three view into one single view? So that is nothing but dashboard. You can see the option here. It's a difference, right? We can see the differences. This is a sheet. This is a dashboard. This is a story. Okay. So what is the hierarchy here? Data source. After data source sheet, we have to combine the sheet and create a dashboard. combine a dashboard and sheet and create a story. Story is a the hierarchy level. Story is the top. So do we need to create always story? No, no need. So we can create a dashboard only. Okay. Or only simple view. Yes, view alone you can create by using sheet. But normally sheet will not publish it. We'll publish dashboard only. Okay. This is the final option we'll create. So whatever the sheet we created, 1, 2, 3, all the sheet will be available here, right? So you can drag and drop the sheet here. You can create one view here. So that is nothing but dashboard. Dashboard will create. It's a final option. We will see some 3 to maybe third week or fourth week. We will see this dashboard. Okay. And story. So for example, two dashboard I'm creating. It just this is the way we can, if you want to move like this, you can move dashboard 1, dashboard 2, and then story. So here I'm creating I can combine like multiple. This is one. Say for example, story I want to create for 2024, and this is the 2023. Okay, some year wise I have to create some metrics. So 2022 data. So this way. So 2022 4, I can take this dashboard 1. 2023, I have to take dashboard 2. 2022, I have to take only sheet. See here. So whichever it has been used here, it will show you here, right? So dashboard 1, dashboard 2. So all this it will display here itself. Okay. This dashboard is empty. So because it doesn't have any view, that's the reason. So all this it will show you. So drag and drop, and then so it will have some story here. So you remember, and I think I explained this one in the demo session where I explained one sample view. So there it has some like this story, right? Multiple sheet we can combine it, not a sheet and then dashboard we can combine it and then create a story. So these are the different options are available. So now I will go to data source. I have connected with Excel sheet. So we can connect with multiple sources. All the sources it will display here. This is the data source we connected. It's nothing but sample superstore. This is the one, right? So if you want to rename it, you can yes, you can rename it. That's fine. It is asking drag tables here to create a data model. So data model is important, right? So just drag and drop. So take this particular source sheet or a table or a view or anything. Okay, drag and drop here. Drag and drop. It will create automatically this particular view. So what is this view? This is the one source, right? It's a table is orders, and it's giving you the plus symbol here. Plus symbol here. So you want to order it. You want to rename. I do not want this, and field names automatically. So convert to union. So union means you want to add one more sources. It will display like this, and you want to add a base table, another table, related table. It is asking to like this drag and drop like this. It will add like this, right? It is you want to make this way. So orders and people, you just drag and drop automatically. Drag from here left hand side to this right hand side. It will automatically establish the connection. Okay, so how it will create? So Tableau will look for a common column, okay, between this orders and people. So do we have any common column here? So do we have any common column? Yes, we have a common column, right? So it will display, if you select this particular line, it will display order and peoples. So what is the relationship? So as of now, if you see here, it has automatically it has taken from orders region, right? The operator is equal operator. It's a equijoin. You can go for non-equijoin as well. Equal, less than or equal, greater than or equal, non-equal. Yes, some join condition will go for some date column. Okay, it should be some shipment date or say for example, some card expiry date or transaction date, whichever the transaction happened less than the card expiry date or greater than the expiry date. So that we have to take alone, that record alone. Anything will happen? No, right? It will not happen, but I want to check it whether some different data are available, something like that. Yes, you can put the operator here. And then what is the another table? So like automatically it will take, if the column names are equal, Tableau itself, it will predict, and then it will automatically take this operator. If it is column names are equal, if the column names are not equal, for example, here it is a region. So here the same region is called country. Okay, country wise something. It will not take automatically. We have to take. Okay, what is the column from here? So what is the column from here? Okay, so that we have to take. And what is the data type? So data type should be matching. So here it should match, here it should match. And performance options. It's a many to many relationship, and some records match, some records match. So what is this cardinality and this one referential integrity, that I will explain later. Okay. So if you do not want to keep the relationship, you can remove it, but automatically it has taken the relationship here. So now I will go to this one. If you see here, by default, it will give you 100 records only. Okay. So one single view, it will display up to 100 records. So you can click on this arrow mark to display another 100 records, another 100 records. So like this, you can go for different, so different records, it will display. So 100 records, it will display like this. Okay. And so data source order, and this one you can do. So like this, you can, if you want, you can change it. Okay, so this way also you can put this relationship. If you do not want, you can use this way. So these are the options are available here. And data type also I have to explain, that I will explain here. If you see the right hand side corner, so here we have two options. One is connection, another one is filter. So what is this connection, live and extract? So there are two different options are available, live and extract. So far we have seen, so what is Tableau? So Tableau is nothing but a data visualization tool. And yes, by using that we can, we have multiple products. Okay, so and also I will explain the Tableau different file extensions. For example, this file is Tableau desktop file, right? I want to save this file. So file, save. So what is the file extension it is taking? Tableau workbook dot TWB. So wherever you are seeing .dwb, it's a workbook, and it is nothing but another one is called packaged workbook. So like in our Word, we have the .doc, that is nothing but document, right? Nowadays, all the documents are coming with .docx. Similarly, so here also in the Tableau also, we have the workbook and workbook X. So workbook X is nothing but packaged workbook. So if you ask me what is packaged workbook, what is the difference between .dwb and .dwbx? So .dwb means it will have only workbook. Okay, it will not have any data. It will not have any data. But if you're thinking, it should have view as well as data also. Okay, if I'm going to share this one to you, so you need the data, right, to have the view. If you're thinking, okay, so if I want to give you the view with the data, then you have to store with packaged workbook. Okay, so this is a packaged workbook. So extension I will explain later. So we have different extensions, different options. Just I'm just saving this workbook as day 2. Okay, save us. So it will have this data as well as these views also. Okay, so whether the customer can see this data and view, no. The customer cannot see. So because customer will not have access to this Tableau desktop, right? So they will have only the link, the Tableau, whatever we are going to publish it. So that link only they will have it. Then we have to provide them access. Okay, so based on the access, they will have that view access also. So this is what normally you'll have. And these many number of records are available. So, okay, so 10,000 records are available here in this order sources. I want to check this source people, so which we connected, right? So 4 records are available. This is the 4 records we have, right? So whatever the sources we want, yes, we can check this way. The next topic is connecting to a data. Okay, so how to connect to a data? So let's connect Tableau with the data. So I have explained already, we can connect with multiple data, okay, like the different data sets. It can be a file, or it can be a or DBMS table, or views, or it can be a cloud sources, or it can be a source from Tableau server. So we have different options. We will see one by one. So we have the file system, RDBMS, or in the cloud. And in the data source, so we have two types of data sources are available. One is live and extract. This is very, very important. Okay. In Tableau, this option is very, very important. The name itself, it tells that the live. So what is live? For example, here, I'll go to this data source. Okay. So this is our Tableau desktop, Tableau desktop or Tableau server. So whatever the view we are creating. Okay. So this is like Tableau, or we can say Tableau cloud or Tableau server. So this is our Tableau server. So this one I'm taking with Tableau server. It's on-prem server or Tableau cloud. So we have the Tableau server and Tableau cloud. So here we'll have the business users, right? So here we'll have the business user, like business side. So the business user wants to look at the view. Yes. So here here the business users will be available, right? Yes. So this business users, they want to check like a different view, like this one. It's like line chart, or it may be the bar chart, or it will be a pie chart, or different chart types. So they want to look at the different view. They have to connect, right? A different view. So here we have the different view. So like this, they want to look at the data. So they will get access. So whatever we are publishing into the server, they will get the access. They will view it here. Then they will take a decision accordingly. So here we have the Tableau server here and Tableau desktop. So this is our Tableau desktop. So this is business user. So who will use this Tableau desktop? Ourselves, right? So ourselves, we will use this Tableau desktop. So I will use this Tableau desktop as a developer. For example, I'm the developer. Then I will use this Tableau desktop. So what is Tableau desktop here? By using this Tableau desktop, I can create a view. So different view, yes, I can create, right? But I need some data for this Tableau desktop. So I will connect to underlying data source. For example, here I'm connecting to data source here. So this data source may be a file, right? So we can have a file system or any different sources, Tableau different data sources. So it may be a file, it may be as I told, it can be a file, or it can be a cloud, or it can be any sources, right? So we can have any different data sources. So that particular data sources I have to connect, and I have to take the data. So, so always, if it is file, yes, somebody else will place the file. If it is a table, yes, somebody will update the table. It can be a direct OLTP table, or it can be a any other sources also, right? Any other sources that we can take. So just I'm taking the Tableau sources here. Okay, so this is something like a sources. It can be a table, or it can be a file, or it can be a cloud. So this is data source. This data sources, they will the team, they will update it. So every now and then they will update it. It can be ETL process also. It will update it. So first, by using Tableau desktop, I will connect to this data source. Okay, I will connect to the data source. I will create a different view. Tableau desktop, I'll create a different view here. Tableau desktop, I will create a view. Connecting to this one, I'll create a different view as I told here. So we'll create a line chart. Here we'll create like a bar chart. We can create some different view also. I'll create. So like different view I'm just creating. So we are done with everything. So what we have to do? So once we have done, so we have to publish this one to server. Okay, this one to server. So this process is called publishing. So what is this process is called? Publishing. So publish. So this one. So this publishing, so we will publish it with this file is called a Tableau desktop file. It's like a workbook, right? So workbook we have to publish it. DW, BX, or this one we'll publish it. So publish this file. It needs data sources, right? Yes, data source. This data sources, it can be a, this is a data source. Data source also we have to publish it to the server. So otherwise how we will get it, right? So we have to publish it. So while publishing, we have the two different options. Okay, so this publishing, we have this one also we have to publish it. While publishing, we have two different options. One is it will ask, do you want to go for live or extract? So what is this extract or live, right? So live or extract, it will ask, Tableau will ask while publishing always. You want to make it a live connection or extract. So we have to choose while doing it. Here there is no live or extract. Data sources we are live and extract. Okay, which is available in the server. So here we will have two different options, right? So we have the different options will be there, like workbook. Okay, so we'll have the workbook here, and we will have the data sources. Okay, so data sources, and we have the schedules also. Okay, refresh schedule. So that as well we'll have, and other different refresh schedules also we'll have. Schedule will have. So what is this workbook? This workbooks we have here data sources and reference schedule. So this is what we'll have. So while publishing it, it will ask, do you want to make live connection or extract connection? Extract means we are extracting this data source and storing it in the server. Okay, some file. For example, I'm just extracting this data source, one data dump, and I'm storing it here. Okay, so here, if I'm storing it here, today, for example, today, 10th August 9:40, I have extracted and stored. I informed my business users. Okay, so the view is available. You just check it. He is checking now. Okay, everything is saying that everything looks good. And yeah, so he will do some analysis. So tomorrow he's coming, or next week, Monday he's coming. So Monday he's saying that, okay, I could see whatever the data I was seeing on Friday, same data is available. It was not updated. Last 2 days, whatever happened, it is not updated. He's asking in that way. So why? Because I extracted on Friday, but after that I did not update it, right? But in the data source, the data warehouse, the ETL team is updating every now and then. They are updating. But whichever the data I extracted it to the Tableau server, I did not mention this refresh schedule. So because of that, it doesn't have the updated data. So for that, we have to create refresh schedule. Where? In the server, in the Tableau server. In the Tableau server, we have to create a refresh one, and this extract, we will call it as dot hyper file. So what is that file name is called? Hyper file. So hyper speed data extract. So that's the meaning, dot hyper file. So we will extract it and I will tell you, okay, r dot TDE. So TDE is not available now. So because they removed, nowadays we have only dot hyper file. So hyper file means hyper, the super fast, the file, okay, hyper speed file, but this one is not available. TDE means Tableau data extract. Okay, so Tableau data extract, it is a file extension of Tableau, but this one is not available now. So because they removed it, wherever you are seeing .tde, now it has been replaced with .hyperfile. Okay, it's like a 3 to 4 years before itself they removed, they renamed .hyper. Wherever you are seeing in Tableau server .hyper, it is nothing but Tableau data extract. It means we have to schedule this hyperfile some scheduled refresh. Otherwise, we will not have current data. For example, every day 10 a.m. ETL team is updating. Okay. After this will have control M scheduler, ETL. After this control M scheduler, we will put this dependency also, this start hyper. Control M, once ETL load completed, it will go to the Tableau extract. This hyper file also, we will schedule it. It will refresh this dot hyper extract also. Just it will connect to this data source, it will refresh it, that control M. So in our real time, we have the control M scheduler to refresh this hyper file. Okay, so clear on this. So what is workbook? Workbook will have the workbook, data source, and this one. So we have one more connection is called live connection. So live connection means we are informing Tableau that, okay, we are not going to refresh it by frequency. The data will get inserted, updated every now and then. Okay, so whenever we are seeing here, so that should reflect here. It means the server, so this particular person is trying to refresh this particular view. So that particular time, this Tableau cloud will connect to the source underlying table or view, and then it will refresh the data. That is called a live connection. Live connection means it will not store any data in the server, Tableau server. The view itself, Tableau server will connect to the underlying database table or view. It will refresh the data here. So this is called live and extract connection. Okay, the extension here it is called hyperfile. So here the workbook is called dot twbx file. Okay, so normally you'll go for dot date Tableau workbook with extension with the package workbook. It's nothing but it will contain data source also like .twbx or .twb. So anything is fine. So we can keep it here this way. So data sources, yes, dot hyperfile. So any questions here? So this one you need to understand first. Yeah. So DWBX means it will contain, say for example, if I have some Excel sheet, okay, Excel sheet. So that Excel sheet data, that data also. So where it is connecting, the connections, the connection details. For example, here this is service connection. It has to connect with this server, and the credential it will not store, but all the details have to show somewhere, right? So that is what it will store here. This will have the extract, and this will connect to this hyper file. It will show the data. Data source information will stored here. But I have one separate session. Tomorrow I'll explain this, what will contain here .twbx. all this one. I will explain because I'm going to save that. I'll show you that information. Data source information also, it will be stored in .dwbx file. Okay, so this is the one. And yeah, this is the data sources. We have the live and extract. So workbook can have multiple data source. We can connect to a locally saved extract, or locally means it's a server, a data source which is published to Tableau online or Tableau server. So anything is fine, we can do. Okay, so we have different options. So that we'll see. So how this is Excel sheet. So interpreter means we have the two different sheet. So this is one sheet, one color. This is another sheet, another color. We'll see later. And yeah, so we'll go to now the Tableau here. We are the live and extract. So extract will contain all the data. So why? So why? Because live means the live it will connect. But extract, the moment I choose extract, we can find here edit option, right? So if I have like a more number of records, in the source team, I want to filter out 5 years of data I have, but I want to filter out. Yes, you can apply some filter conditions here, add filter. Okay, I want to take this particular country alone, this particular city alone. So based on the data, it will show you. So I'm just while extracting the data to a server, then I'm just adding the filter conditions. Okay, I want to make the data storage. So where is the logical storage or physical table? So this way I can store. And here aggregations, no data aggregated, number of rows we want to make. So how many number of rows that we have to allow? Just we can mention that, okay, 100 records or something. Incremental refresh. So this is very, very important. So incremental refresh means, so whatever the data I'm going to extract it into the server, I have to incrementally refresh it. So it means whatever the record has been inserted, updated, so that data alone I have to make it here, right? No need to refresh all the data. So then I can put incremental refresh. Then it will ask based on which column it has to identify the incremental data. Always it will identify with some date column. For example, ETL insert date or ETL created date, updated date. So that particular column will select it. So it will automatically, Tableau will detect that. Okay, so these are the columns can identify. If that new record comes, it can identify. So it will identify, okay, so order date or inserted date, mostly like audit columns. So minimum date range to refresh. So instead of this one, I can go for, okay, last 1 year, last 1 day, last 3 days, always refresh it, last 3 days of data. So all this you can provide. So it will get refresh here. Okay, so don't replace last rows added. So this option you can give. So delete rows in extract with the last recorded order date value. Okay, so replace the last rows added. So you want to replace the last rows added, then you can give, or don't replace. So normally this option will not give. So whatever the incremental refresh, for example, yesterday I have 1,000 records here. I had 1,000 records. All the 1,000 records we extracted and stored here. So today I want to refresh it. Do you want to go for full refresh? So every time you have to refresh it fully? No need, right? Today, out of 1,000, 2 records has been updated, 10 records has been inserted. It means 1,010. So totally these 12 record alone we have to take, right? These 12 record alone. So how can I identify these 2 record? We will have create a date. So ETL insert date or ETL update date, something like that. We'll have audit columns. If the data has been inserted or updated, the audit columns will modify based on that state greater than or equal to this created date or updated date. We'll put something like this: created date or updated date greater than state -1 or -2 or batch date -1 -2, something like that. So because I'm going to refresh it, which refresh date it is taking, -2 -1, that way I will take. it will get refreshed automatically, or like 10 days you can take. That way you can identify. So here I can put. So this way I can make incremental refresh the data. Yes, we'll go for this way only. So because it will improve the performance. Okay, incremental refresh. Number of rows means just we are making number of records. So here it will, there is no options. So because here number of rows we cannot identify because incremental refresh is active. So if you remove, it will say like, okay, so top 100 records. So here 100 rows. So that we can mention here. So aggregations, we want to put some aggregated value. So roll up on years, something like aggregation we have seen, right? So you remember roll up, drill down, all the options. Aggregation is nothing but roll up activity. I want to put roll up on year or quarter, month. You can do aggregation value here if you want. Otherwise, you can remove it. Filter conditions, data storage. So just we will do this way, and so we'll go for extract only. Live, it will not have these options because live it is connecting directly. So live or extract, and I want to add some filter conditions. As I told, we have multiple countries data. We have to add some filter conditions here. Okay, so here I have some filter conditions. Add filter conditions. So what is the difference between this filter and in the sheet level we have many filters. So this filter is called global filter. So why it is called global filter, right? So because if you apply a filter condition here, okay, if you apply the filter condition here, the filter condition will be applied in the source itself. Okay, the filter conditions will be applied in the source itself. It means it will take only that record. For example, here add, I want to add some order date. It's a date column. It is not like a one single day. It will ask which year, which month, which quarter, right? Or range of date this way. I want to go for something year, right? I can take year. Then it will ask which year you want to take. I want to take, okay, only 2023, 2024. Last 2 year data only. But if I select this way, later point of time, uh, 2025 it's coming or 2026 coming, it will not show the current value right here. If I selected here, so your customer is saying last 2 years of data, it should always show. But if I'm selecting like this, it is a hard coded value. So instead you can go for something like a top 2 years or something like this. Okay, so top 2 years formula, you can apply conditions. So then you can apply always this way so that it will not have a hard coded value here. Or you can give all the options, give the give option to the customer. Customer will select it, or custom value. They want to use all values. So like this, you can go for some conditions. So based on field, so top two based on year, right? So based on the year, order date, I want to go for maximum, minimum, something like that I can mention here. Okay, so top 10 by top 2 by. So here you will have some city. So based on which one, right? Top 10 city based on count values, something like this you have to mention. But top 10 and all, you have to put some formula correctly. So this way we can select, yeah, these options and all we'll see later one by one. So I'll select it like this. So keeps 2024 here, click OK. So then here we will see only 2024 data, order date, 2024 data, other data will not see here. So here, so here also you'll have one filter. This filter is applicable only for the sheet. This sheet, I want to change the filter. Yes, I can change it. But here, if I have applied filter for one filter, so here it will be applied here itself. It's like a global. So here I applied 2024. I cannot go and see 2023 data here. Okay. So that's the reason it's called a global filter. So can I add one more filter? Yes, you can add one more filter also. So like this, I want to add some regions. So only some south and west regions I have to add. So previously filter condition is 1. So now if I'm going to add, it will have 2. So 2 filter conditions like this. But after some time, if you want to remove, yes, you can remove. There will be nothing, 0. Okay, so this filter is called data source filter. This filter is called data source filter. Okay, so now we'll come to the data source here. Data source. So here we have the row ID and order ID, order date and everything. I selected here orders. So that's why here it's showing orders, right? So orders like this, which source it is coming from. So because we have multiple sources, if I select people, then people is coming like this, right? So this way it will show you which column, which row it is and how many rows are available in this particular source and what is the column name. But I want to know all the column list, 21 field. So the left hand side you have the table details. Just to click on this, you will get all the field here, right? Field. So if you see the field, data type, this type is nothing but data type, field name, physical table and remote field. Okay, so this way we have physical table, which table it is, and this is the field. Okay, so what is the field name? This is the field name. Okay, so now I want to go for, I want to rename it. Yes, it will be renamed in Tableau only. For example, here order date. If the source is like a table, you can ask one question here. If I'm going to rename here, will it rename in the table? Underlying Excel sheet? No. Or in the table? No. It will not do anything on the table. It will, from the table, it will extract these renaming or calculation and everything. It will be maintained in the Tableau level. Okay. It will not rename anything on the database level. Okay. If you see the data type, okay, we have the data type, right? So data types in Tableau. So we have different data types are available. We'll see one by one. So because are we going to define any data types by ourselves? No, it will automatically it will Tableau will automatically take the data types. Okay. So whether we have defined any data type, no, it will automatically take. So always please remember in Tableau, whatever we are seeing blue color, right? This is blue color, right? So that is nothing but dimension. Okay, so blue color represents dimension. In Tableau, blue represents dimension. Green represents measure value, the fact value. Okay, the measure value. If you go to this one, these colors, these four are represents measures: sales, quantity, discount, profit. And other values are dimensions. Like yes, definitely we'll have more dimensions and few fact. And if you see here, data type, right? This symbol, this hash symbol represents, it is a number data type. So what is that? It's a number. If you see here, it's a number. In the number, we have different options. If you click on this particular symbol here, number also will have decimal number, whole number. Two types we have. So what is the first data type? We have number data type. Number data type. So in the number data type, we have whole number. It will have only whole number, and we have decimal number. Decimal means something like 99.99. So these are like a scale and precision value. So like this, we'll have the decimal values. So where can I define? For example, based on current value. So whatever the value we have currently, Tableau will take that data type. Later point of time, you are thinking, okay, this particular column may have, okay, it should have a decimal value. Yes, you have to click on this icon. We have to change it to decimal. Okay. The moment you choose decimal, it will have the decimal value here like this. Okay. Like the 1.00, 2 point, like this, it will change. right? It will change like this, but I want to make it like a whole number. I'll go to this whole number like this, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so number, we have whole number. Then we have the string data type. So we have the string here. Yes, we have the string data type. It's nothing but it's a varchar data type. Will not normally call it as string, right? So in Tableau, it is called string data type. So we can go for any number of characters. There is no restrictions. And third one. So third one is we have date data type. So wherever we are seeing that this calendar symbol, okay, this calendar symbol, it will have the date. So only date. So it means it will have only calendar symbol. So date data type, it will have the, so string is nothing but it will have the ABC like this, and date will have the calendar, right? And number will have the hash value, hash symbol represents number in Tableau. And we have one more data type is called date and time. Date and time, it's nothing but calendar with time, clock symbol. Okay, the clock symbol will be there, calendar and the clock symbol. So where is that? If you see, if you are going to change, as of now it's a order date, right? You can change it, date and time. If you change it, the moment you change, you can see the difference here. You can see the difference. So this is only calendar symbol. This has calendar with clock, right? So why I'm saying all this? Because if you are a Tableau developer, by seeing itself, you have to identify. Okay, but for that you should know first. So what is this? So if you see like this, this will hold timestamp. If you see it like this, it will hold only the data type. But here it doesn't have any timestamp value from the source. So that's why it is showing at 00 here. So we can change it to only date. That's fine. We can change, but your source contains timestamp. Automatically Tableau detects that it's a timestamp. No need to change anything. Okay. So this is another data type. So next data type is called geographical data type. This is one another data type which is available in Tableau. So what is the data type is called? Geographic role, right? Geo data type. We can call it as it's a geographical role. And in geographical role, we have these options. So what is these options? So wherever you are having a column called airport, it will automatically go to the airport. Okay, in the map. Area code, in US area code we have, and city, you have the column called city or district or country or regions, country. Okay, so state or province, we have the zip code, postal code. So like this, if you have any column, it will automatically deduct that column as, so geolocation. Okay, geographical role. So why it is taking as geographical role? So because if you are going to create a view with the map, okay, country wise, I want to create a sales value. Okay, country wise top 3 selling product, something like that. You want to make some map, you have to put some map. Okay, in this country, this is the sales value, this is the sales value, and it has to go and identify the country, the value, right? So that is called geographic rule. Okay, these rules. Okay, so number, decimal, number, whole, date and time, date, string, and another one is Boolean. So Boolean means true or false. So what is that another one? So fifth option is Boolean data type. So wherever you have something like true or false, okay, like this you will have TF, true or false, then it is called Boolean data type. And sixth one is geographical role. It is nothing but in the map. It will show you the globe symbol. Okay, the globe symbol it will show you. Seventh one is image role. So that is newly added. Okay, something like image, some images, you have some image role. Yes, we have the some URL or something you are going to give. It has to point out that particular. You can keep some images upload, and then that particular image URL you can put it in the data particular column. So it can refer to that image also while creating a view. So that is new role has been added in this recent desktop, the data type. So this is like thing, but URL, image role, all this you can put. Okay. So these are the data type. So mostly we'll have the number, string, date, geographical location. These are the different data type. So any questions here? If you hover your mouse here, it will display like this, right? So this is nothing but ascending order, descending order. Okay. So this is ascending order, descending order, no order, like this. If you click on this one, so this one you want to rename the column name, or you want to copy a value, or you do not want to show this column at all in the Tableau, you can hide it. Okay. You can hide it like this. So you are saying that that column is not available, right? It's similar to our Excel sheet. We have the hide option, unhide option, right? So I want to hide this column. So I can put something like hide. So then you want to unhide it, unhide it. So you'll have something like, okay, you can select some columns. You can go for unhide options. Okay, so here, if you see, one option will be there, unhide, show hidden fields, right? So here, hidden fields. Somebody has already did it. Okay, so you want to unhide it. You can make show hidden field. It will show all the hidden fields. So then click on the hidden field, unhide it. Okay, so because somebody has already hide it, you may not know, right? So whether we have any hidden fields, so that you have to check it here. You can ask one more question here. If I'm going to hide a field here, will it be removed from the source? No, it will not remove, only in the Tableau level. So one disadvantage here, say for example, you have 500 columns in the source. You have taken 500 columns to Tableau. After that, okay, so after that you are hiding 100 fields in Tableau. So that is unnecessarily, it will take the column from the data from sources to server, and then it will hide. So don't do that. Instead, create a view in database itself. So that view take, you do some cleansing operation in the data itself, then make that data to this Tableau. Okay, so that way uh, performance wise we can improve. Okay, so hide and all this. So then you have the alias name. So group and bins I will explain later. You want to describe the column, you can put. So one more thing is calculated field. So that's what I explained before, right? So we have one option called a calculated field. So what is this? So you can create some calculations on top of any column. You can create some calculations. Anything, okay? You can create any columns calculations. For example, this is the sales value. You want to create a calculated field or some other column. So because calculated field itself is separate session, I will take. I'll explain later. But I want to create a sales value into 2 times. Okay. So that column I have to create in Tableau level. It is not coming from source. I want to put some calculation the Tableau level. So click here and create calculated field like this. Create calculated field. So simply I'm selecting 2 into sales, some value, just I'm giving the name. Then I want to put into 2. That's it. The calculation is valid. If I'm doing some mistake, it will show you what is the mistake. Red color, it will show you. If you click on that, it will show you what is the error you can do. But if I'm going to apply now, Okay, click OK here. So are you seeing the difference now? What is the two difference you can see here? So what is the two difference you are seeing? So one difference is this is simply hash symbol and this is equal to hash. Okay, it means wherever you are seeing any column name, column data type with equal to, it means it is a calculated field in Tableau level. What is the meaning? It is a calculated field in Tableau level, equal hash. So that means this is the sales value. This is something like 2 times sales value. Just I did some calculations. For example, I did one calculations. And one more thing, if you see this sample superstore, the color is showing blue color. So wherever the top you are seeing that blue color represents these columns are coming from this source. Okay, this source. And this one, you are saying that there is no blue color. It means it is a calculated field. Okay, this field is not coming from the source we created in the Tableau level. That is the meaning of this field. Okay, so any questions here? Calculated field, but we will have a separate session for calculated field. There I will explain. I want to make, okay, so sales value ascending order. I want to show descending order, but this value will show only descending order based on the 100 records. I do not want to order it. Then I can go for this way. So I can make this way also. So this is the way I can make some data field. So any questions
Yeah,
on the
Chandra.
state? Yeah,
You told only 100 rows. What about other rows is calculated or not?
no, it
This,
will not. It will not show you. Other, it's for just for reference. It will show you.
okay.
Okay. If you want to
Yeah.
check, you have to check it in the data source only. It will show this is the rows, right?
Yes,
It
10,000
will,
rows. Okay.
yeah, it will show you
Okay.
this rows only. But
Okay.
if you want to make, say for example, here I will go to this one. I want to make order row number 1.
Okay.
It's nothing but this is the person name, right?
No.
So is it possible to check another value? So no, but I want to make 1000 records.
So
Okay.
here I have to change the 1,000 records. Okay.
Yes. So here, if I'm going to show like 1000, then it should show 1000 values.
Okay. Whatever
Okay.
data we have rows, we can add like that here exactly number.
Yeah.
Like,
But it is not advisable to add more records because
o-
if you're adding, it will
okay.
anyhow, it will impact here. So instead, you can
Okay.
go and check it in the database. But yeah, you can check it here. Okay. So you can check it here.
Okay.
So this way you can put something like a modified order or something. So then
Okay.
it will show you like this. Okay.
Okay.
But by default, 100 records only it will show you. You can put all uh, 10,000 record also, but it is not advisable because so the
Okay.
source has 1 billion record or 1
Yes,
million
sir.
record. If I'm
Okay.
going to take all the record here, it will impact.
Yeah.
Instead, if I'm
Okay.
going to create a view, this view, it is not like a data level. It is like an aggregation level.
Okay.
Okay. Even if you have 1 billion record, Tableau will do the aggregation very quickly. It will show you. So that is the power of data analytics tool, right? So it will show all the values here quickly.
My question is actually, for example, you show only 100 numbers. Value
Mhm.
will come, the drag and drag, you are creating the tables like that. Value will come exactly whatever data will come this table or only 100 rows will come to this data.
100 records only it will come, it will display here, but
Okay.
while creating a view, it will have
Ah,
all the records,
oh, that's it.
all the
Thank you.
records. Okay. It will
That's my
have
question.
all this 10,194 record only it will have. But if you want to apply some filter, okay,
Okay.
you have 5 years of data in the source, but this view, I want to make only for 2024. Yes, you can
Okay.
apply filter condition here. Or as I told, if you want to put some filter condition, number of rows here, you can put some filter condition here, right? So that we can apply here, the filter conditions. But
Okay,
whatever
clear.
the view we are creating, the view is
Hmm.
for all the records.
Yes, yes.
Record count, it always it will show you here. So what we can do, so this is, if you see here, one options here we will have, undo options are available, save options are available. This option is available. Okay, refresh data source. So what is this option will be there in server level also. Server level also. So what is this manually? For example, I created a view now. 10,194 rows are available. While creating the view, somebody has changed that Excel file, because Excel file, SharePoint you are reading or something. Okay, somewhere you are reading. Somebody has updated the data. Will it update here? No. As of now, it will not update because I opened this file, right? So just we can manually update it, manually refresh it. Just click on manual refresh, it will refresh it this way. If you are going to add one more record here, if you refresh it, it will automatically refresh here. 10194. For example, this is the one I'm showing here. I'll go to the data source. So where is the data source? My documents, Tableau repository, data sources. This is the one, right? This is the one. I'm just opening. But I'll go to last. Okay, this is the order, right? So I will take this entire record, Control C. I'll put it like Control V. Okay, so one record I added newly. This one I will make it like 195. So how many records are there? 10196, right? So I will save this. Control S. I have saved. So I opened the file, this Tableau, but backend somebody has already changed the data. So if I'm going to create a view, will it update automatically that whatever the record I added newly? No, right? It will not add. So why it is 194 here, there 196? Because it while taking the count, it has counted the header also. But here we have record is 194. But if I'm going to refresh it, so then it should refresh it 195. Okay. Are you seeing the update now? It's 195. It means we can do manual refresh here. In the server, we have both manual as well as scheduled refresh. For example, we have scheduled refresh every day 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. Okay, so 10 a.m. Our customer 10 a.m. they are viewing one report. Okay, one report. So 10 a.m., 9 a.m. refresh. You assume that 10 a.m. they are seeing. They are seeing that okay 10 a.m. some data. They are thinking that okay this 1 hour if something has refreshed in the data source that it is not reflected here. I want that as well. Okay, it means they can go for some manual refresh also. So this is the way in server also they will have one option, manual refresh. This is manual refresh and auto refresh. We have auto refresh, scheduled refresh. So here also, if you click on this arrow mark, so here we can add new data source, all this, and here we have the data. So here data refresh data source. So this one also you can give, okay, refresh data source. You can give, it will get refreshed here. So this is nothing but data refresh. Okay, so any questions here in the data source? So just to go to the sheet, go to the sheet. In the sheet also, left hand side, it will show you the all the columns, and below to this, you'll see other columns. So one difference you can see here. The difference is sources, orders, and another one is people, right? So we have two sources, two separate view showing. That's correct. In orders also, it is segregating two things. One is this one and another one is this one. So what is the difference here? These are the dimensions. These are the dimensions. If you hover your mouse, it is showing clearly that blue color. this blue color represents it's a dimension, and this green color represents it's a measure. How many measure value we have seen? Measure value we have seen discount, profit, quantity, sales. But here we have two extra. One is this is calculated field, nothing but you are seeing equal symbol, right? If you would have created any other calculated field here also, it will display automatically equal symbol. This is something like equal, and this is like we have. In addition to this, we have one extra field automatically create in measure. Okay, in measures, it will create automatically one extra field. So what is the field here? Count. Always it will take count. So this count you can take. Okay, so this count you can take, and then these some options are available. I will tell you. So what is this? You want to create some calculated field. From here also you can create some calculated field. So here also you can use some values. Okay, so that is count. It will automatically take. And here also you can take two columns which is available from the people worksheet. It is nothing but a dimension only. It doesn't have any measure, but it will automatically the measure value. So count of number of records. So here it will take. And always this one will have measure names. Okay, measure names. So what is measure name? It has the measure name, discount, profit, quantity, sales. These four are measure names. Okay, measure values will have. Measure value means sales value, the quantity value, profit value, discount value. So 2 into sales value. All these are measure value. So remember, always Tableau will have measure name and measure values. Where it will be used, while I'm creating the view, I will show you. So because this one, each and everything you should know. So because if you are going to create a view, you should understand, okay, what is this measure value, what is this longitude, latitude, and everything, right? So because if you are going to create a globe, the view, it will have these two options. In the measurement, in the geographical location, it has to pin this latitude and longitude, right? So that is what will have all the options. I hope now you are clear about this one. And if you want to view the data, here also you can view. Simply you can put this way, view the data here, and people's, you can put how many records you want. This is another option to check all the views. For example, you have 11,000 record totally. You can put all the 11,000 record also, enter. Then it will show you that 10,195 record here, all the values. You can check it here. It is creating a separate view so that you can make it a view. You do not know where the file contains. You can download this view for your reference, but download will have you need to have the access in real time. Okay, so these are the options. Here you can see the data. So here you can, since we have only one data source, we are seeing only one, but if you have multiple sources, it will show you multiple source. Any questions? So if you want to group by folder, you can make it group by folder. So then we cannot find here based on the tables. For example, previously we were seeing orders and people separately, but now, so here all these are one single view showing. So just you can group by data source table, then table, first orders, then people. So that's a difference. You can make it here. Another one is we have the three sources, right? Orders, people, returns. We took only orders and people, but I want to take returns also. So take this one also here. Automatically it will create, Tableau will create returns and orders only. We have the common column. So that is what it is automatically making. Okay. So people and orders and return. I want to know, so who is the people manager for this returns? Then I have to connect through this order. So there is no direct connection between return and orders. Okay, so this is the way you can do. I want to remove it. You can simply remove this model. So here also you can remove. So this way you can remove or you can remove. For example, I am taking first returns. Okay. And people. Do we have any relationship between people and return? Doesn't have common column. So that's why we are getting one alert. Relationship. This relationship has no matching field, right? So because the two things, one is maybe the column name will be different or there is no common column. Sometimes here it is called region, here it is called country. That is fine. But here this is something like a different. So this is not the correct value. Then how can I take? So there is no direct relationship between these two. Instead, we can take first returns, then orders, then people. It is automatically creating the connection, right? Previously it has different view. So now it is, we have a different view. So because the order I'm taking this way, right? So this way I do not have anything because people and returns I do not have. The order is in between one. So that's why we can create a different view. Okay, so we should understand this concept clearly. So because if you are a Tableau developer, each and every options we have to we should know, right? So this option we should know everything. I will here Tableau control Y, control Z will work. So undo and redo operations are available. So you can save this. Save this file will get saved, and tomorrow we can open this file. We can continue. Okay, so use interpreter. I will tell you what is interpreter. All this. Maybe tomorrow tell you joins and interpretation. So that yeah, I will explain. I will send this particular sheet and recording. I will upload in the portal, and from tomorrow. So after that, tomorrow installation completed, I will give you the exercise. You have to complete the exercise before coming to the next week session.